What's up guys, I'm Johnny and this is Fit for Racing.
1, 2, 3, listen.
So, why are we doing these videos? Well, we get so many emails and messages over social media asking for tips, and do you know what? We don't like to just ignore them. We like to help people, and I know that not everyone pays us for the help that we give them. However, I wouldn't feel right if someone asked me a question that I could help them with without going into super detail. But if it's simple stuff, then we like to help you. Things like arm pump prevention, little dietary tips, or can you take a look at my training schedule and tweak it a little bit? Those kind of things are really cool because we are helping people that maybe can't afford a big gym membership or a personalized program, that kind of thing. And so these budding athletes, they really need some help, and some of the stuff is so basic, you know, but it takes up a lot of our time. So these videos are, a fun way to get all of that information to you. Will hopefully help more people with technique stuff, program design, nutrition, that kind of stuff. And the second reason is I bought this badass camera and I need to justify it. So let's take a look. I have in the past been using my iPhone, this little 2/3 camera, DSLR. So you can see this FS700. Let's flip to this one. And there you go. So this is my new piece of kit. This is the Sony FS700. It's pretty sweet. It does awesome slow-mo, so we can roll some B-roll and make our videos look really cool. This handheld one though, this is really good because in October we're going to take a trip down to Liverpool University. We've been invited down there to do some fitness testing. So our professional athletes are going to go down. We're going to do a little bit of testing at the start of the season. We're going to train them here based off the stuff that they've been recommended. We can take a look at the data. We know you guys love data. So we'll take a look at that. Train them here in the off season and then test them again at the start of the season next year. And then you can see exactly how much better they got physically. So this little camera, fantastic. Now, while I have it out, let's take a little look around the gym. So this is the Fit for Racing specific, Fit for Racing, check that out. Thanks SGF Laser Services for the awesome signage. Now, I'll flip around the other side of the camera. What we got? Barbells, absolute essential. Rigs, so these squat racks, hefty. Slam balls, kettlebells, plyo boxes. Now, these are the fun things. We've got ski ergs, fantastic, and rowing machines. Check this out. Pegboard, all the way up. Not an essential part of our training, however, it looks pretty sweet. It didn't cost that much, and it's fun. Pull-up bars, plenty of pull-up bars, gymnastic rings. Now what we're going to do is, as I mentioned, we have a CrossFit gym as well. This is literally right next door. So if you're confused by any of the videos, and it looks like we've got two locations, they are actually next door to each other. So this helps us out because this space means that people can train when we have classes on next door any time of day, like 24 hours a day. Now, the CrossFit side, you might see a lot of the guys, especially when we have a few people in at a time. This is our CrossFit gym. So way, way bigger, which is sweet. So we've got loads of space to do like bear crawls along the floor. We've got a massive rig that we can do loads of stuff on, pull-ups, squats. We've got some soft boxes, plyo boxes. You might have seen these. these massive slam balls before. They're a really integral part of our strength training cycles. Great for capacity work too. We've got some battling ropes. Battling ropes here. Ton of kettlebells. More plyo boxes. Yokes. So for yoke carries, it's like on your back, walking super heavy weights you can lift on this. My single favorite piece of equipment, assault bikes. If you've never had a go on assault bikes, just try it one time. Find one, do 1 minute, as many calories as you can in that minute. I promise you, it'll change your life. Benches, we've got some benches for bench press. We don't like to do a lot of bench press, but it's good for the strength training stuff. It's our back room. So we've got more rowers, GHD sit-ups so we can do glute raises, some pretty extreme ab stuff on there. Now, that's the CrossFit gym side. There's plenty more stuff. Oh, I'll show you outside. Have a quick look out the back. It's a nice morning as well, so we'll take a quick look. So when the weather's nice, we'll get the sled out. We'll take it out here. Glorious morning, look at that. All this space. We've got kegs to throw around. Actual Atlas stones, so Atlas stones are for the real badasses. They do hurt, they can graze your arms. However, they make real men. Tires for flipping, and we do a lot of sled work. So we have a couple of sleds up here that we get down. These racks with the plates on, each one of those comes off so that we have a sled. Now, when I was talking about the assault bike being one of the only things that you can successfully push 100%, and when your form breaks down, it's not that detrimental to your safety, sleds is another one of those things. So, if you want pure intensity, which I suggest everyone should do at least once a week, assault bikes and sleds. You can do a little bit on the rower, but it's not quite as successful because you have a recovery phase. Now what I'll do is do a video later on, and we'll talk exactly about intensity and how to achieve it, what kind of things to do. So we'll get back on the main cam and back in the room. So that's us. That's our Fit for Racing gym, a little bit of our history. Now tune in maybe a week or so, we'll start doing some athlete interviews. We'll talk about their experiences of training and racing, and you'll certainly get some tips from them for your own training and racing. So until then, ride hard, and I'll see you next week.